In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 MLB games happening on June 2nd, 2022. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets. As we provide these videos on a daily basis, I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 MLB games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer anywhere from 2 betting picks a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. St. Louis Cardinals versus Chicago Cubs. We will have some National League Central baseball on Wednesday evening, as the St. Louis Cardinals will take on the Chicago Cubs in the first game of this 5-game set. The Cardinals will have rookie southpaw Matthew Liberatore on the mound and is coming off a victory over the Milwaukee Brewers, where he went 5 shutout innings and allowed 2 hits with 3 walks and 6 strikeouts. The Cubs are sending righty Keegan Thompson to the bump, and he is coming off a win over the Chicago White Sox, where he went 5 innings and gave up 1 run on 5 hits with 1 walk and 4 strikeouts. The Chicago Cubs will be hoping to get the job done on a quick turnaround after an extra innings game in Wednesday's series finale against Milwaukee last time out. Wilson Contreras has 41 hits and a .277 batting average, while Patrick Wisdom has a team-high 11 home runs, 26 RBI and 10 doubles on the year. Seiya Suzuki also has 21 RBI and 12 doubles chipped in for the Cubbies up to this point in the year. Ian Happ also has 40 hits with a .252 batting average as well on the year. Keegan Thompson will get the start here and is 5-0 with a 1.58 ERA and 35 strikeouts this season. The St. Louis Cardinals will be looking to build on their 5-2 win over the San Diego Padres last time out. Nolan Arenado leads the Cards with 10 home runs along with 35 RBI, 13 doubles, 50 hits, and a .281 batting average, while Tommy Edman has a .274 batting average and 51 hits with 3 triples, 4 home runs, and 22 RBI. Dylan Carlson has 9 doubles. Paul Goldschmidt has a team-high 65 hits, 17 doubles, and a .353 batting average with 11 home runs and a team-high 43 RBI, while Tyler O'Neill has 20 RBI as well up to this point in the year. Matthew Liberatore will get the start here and is 1-0 with a 3.72 ERA and 9 strikeouts this season. The St. Louis Cardinals have been doing well and have the advantage with a pitcher that has not seen the Cubs lineup, meaning he has the advantage. Chicago has struggled on the base paths as they lead the majors with 13 caught steals, while St. Louis is tied for 8th in the sport with 7 caught steals as a team offensively. The offenses have been on 2 different sides of things, as St. Louis is 5th with a .252 team batting average, while Chicago is 18th with a .236 team batting average this year. This does not bode well for the Cubs, as they are having to make a quick turnaround after Wednesday night's game. This is a solid spot to back the red-hot Cardinals on the road, so the St. Louis Cardinals money line is our full game side pick. Both teams have been doing well on the mound, as Matthew Liberatore and Keegan Thompson have one combined game where they have allowed more than 3 runs. Both bullpens have been doing decently well throughout the season, as the Cards are 14th in the sport with a 3.7 reliever ERA, while the Cubs are 16th in MLB with a 3.89 bullpen ERA thus far. These teams are doing well offensively, but young pitching should lead the way. Keegan Thompson's been a capable and competent arm for the Cubs rotation so far this year, and while Matthew Liberatore had a rough first go, he bounced back quite nicely, and I think we could be in for a bit of an unexpected pitcher's duel here. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Atlanta Braves versus Colorado Rockies. The Atlanta Braves and the Colorado Rockies meet Thursday in MLB action from Coors Field. Atlanta is fresh off a series versus the Diamondbacks after losing the first 2 games in that set. On Wednesday, the Braves took a shutout win. As for the Rockies, they played the Marlins in their last series. Colorado lost the Monday game. Then on Wednesday in the doubleheader, the Rockies split 2 high-scoring matchups. The Braves didn't have the most fun time down in the desert of Arizona, but won't have to travel far to head up to the mountains of Colorado. They were able to end the series on a high note and should roll that over into the start of this series. Atlanta looks set to do so for several reasons, namely the fact that the Rockies just had a doubleheader on Wednesday. They're a better home team, but it's going to be one fatigued squad. Fatigue is the last thing the team with the league's worst bullpen wants to hear. They may be in for quite the long day given Austin Gomber's last start. He pitched just 1.1 innings, and no, he is not a reliever. He allowed 8 runs in that short time frame to a struggling Nationals team. Washington has some powerful bats, but so do the Braves. Austin Riley has been hitting home runs at will, and Matt Olson has been doing the same with doubles. With Ozzie Albies and Dansby Swanson, Atlanta's lineup looks set to feast. They'll be providing the run support for starter Ian Anderson, who hasn't been perfect recently. However, he's been great the majority of the season, including a stretch of 6 starts allowing more than 2 earned runs just once. He has the ability to pitch deeper into games than Gomer, protecting a Braves bullpen that got a lot of work in their previous series. With the way the Mets are controlling the National League East, there's no time for Atlanta to take a game off, and they should take advantage of a fatigued Rockies team. So the Atlanta Braves money line is our full game side pick. Colorado has been excellent from the dish to start the first 2 months, but of course, Coors Field has a lot to do with that. They have the second highest team batting average and third highest on base percentage entering play Wednesday night. With that said, odds makers have been inflating the number in games at Coors. Atlanta has not exactly been an offensive juggernaut to open the year, and may not have Ronald Acuna for the first game of this series. The total number has gone under in 4 of Colorado's last 5 home games. Atlanta is 20th in OBP and has been subpar from the plate over the last week. The projected total is far too high for how poorly Atlanta has been at the plate, and Ian Anderson is decent enough to prevent any huge innings for Colorado. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. New York Mets versus Los Angeles Dodgers. The New York Mets are traveling to California, where they will spend the next 10 games during their series against the Los Angeles Dodgers, San Diego Padres, and Los Angeles Angels. Game 1 of the 4-game series against the Dodgers will start on Thursday, May 2nd, and it's going to be a clash of the 2 best teams in the National League at the moment. These 2 National League foes will meet for the first time this season. The Dodgers were victorious in 6 of 7 meetings in 2021. The New York Mets are 34-17 overall this season. The New York Mets are 7-3 in their last 10 games. The Los Angeles Dodgers are 33-16 on the season and are 6-4 in their last 10. This should be a great series against 2 of the best teams in the National League, the established champion-level Dodgers and the Mets, who have struggled to break through in recent years. It's going to be a tight affair that could easily go down to the wire and be decided in the last 2 innings, while possible extra innings are on the cards as well. Both Walker and Gonsolin have been playing their best baseball this season. I see this series as an important one for the Mets, who have a chance to send a message to the rest of the league that they're a legit championship contender. The Mets have been excellent offensively in the last week, scoring at least 5 runs in each of their previous 6 games. Gonsolin will have a lot of work to do to keep them under control, and even if he manages to do so, I am not convinced the Dodgers bullpen will do the same, as their bullpen hasn't been great of late. The Mets should be able to rattle Tyler Anderson, put some early runs on the board, and secure the series opener on the road. So the New York Mets money line is our full game side pick. The Mets average just 3 runs per game over the last 10 head-to-head encounters, while the Dodgers averaged 4.7 runs. New York managed to score more than 3 runs in only 3 of the last 6 head-to-heads, and even though they are crushing it offensively of late, I don't think the Dodgers will allow more than 4 or 5 runs here. The Dodgers' offense is what concerns me the most because it failed to score more than 3 runs in 3 of the last 4 games. Gonsolin has not been lights out in the last few starts but has been solid, and he has not given up more than 2 runs in any of his 9 starts this season. Walker has only given up 2 runs in his last 2 starts where he totaled 12 innings. The Los Angeles lineup has not been getting it done at the dish, and while they will not light up Walker, they will cross the plate a few times. Both offenses are better against the right-handed pitchers, but given how well Gonsolin and Walker are pitching this season, I don't expect to see plenty of runs in this one. While these are the top 2 scoring teams in the majors and the Mets have scored 15 runs in the last 2 games, I am expecting a low-scoring affair. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.